Hello, sir. My name is Rachel Octavia. So today I will present the telecommunication system final project about global system for mobile communication railways or GSMR network designed for train dispatching communication. Next is the background. Trains are mass transportation with a large carrying capacity, so they require a reliable telecommunication system for travel comfort and safety. However, PT KAI communication systems still use old technologies such as copper cables and radio frequencies that are sensitive to interference with mobile operators. This problem affects the communication between machinists and the station in train dispatching. The proposed solution in the implementation of GSMR, a spatial communication system for trains that has been proven effective in European countries. GSMR is able to support communication at high speeds of up to 500 kilometers per hour as implemented in Spain. Hopefully, the implementation of GSMR can improve the performance and operational safety of PT KAI in Indonesia. Next is GSMR. GSMR is a specialist telecommunication network used for successful travel, safety, and comfort in using trains. GSMR is a part of the European Rail Traffic Management System, or ERTMS, standard that allows the use of trains with high speed and traffic density with a high level of safety. The GSMR network architecture is almost the same as the GMS network architecture, only differing in some components for easier functionality. Next is the network element. In general, the network elements in the GSMR device architecture can be divided into three, which are network switching system, base station subsystem, and GSMR terminal equipment. Let's discuss one by one. The first one is network switching system. The NSS consists of three basic components, which are HLR or Home Location Register or Authentication Center, the storage and the administration of customer required to provide service, and the Authentication Center protects the GSMR system against illegal use. Next is Intelligent Network or IN, a control architecture for telecommunication network services that provides a framework which allows network operators and service providers to create, control, and manage services more efficiently and economically. The last one is Mobile Switching Center or MSC. Basically, MSC is a switching equipment. Its main function to coordinate incoming calls from or to GSMR users, including calls routing and calls control functions. Next is base station subsystem. BSC or base station controller or TCU transcoding units is a device that controls the network of BTS or base transceiver station underneath it and acts as a link between the base transceiver station and MSC. The BSC provides functions such as handover, self-configuration, and controls the EF power level generated by BTS. BTS or base transceiver station is a GSMR device that interfaces directly with the mobile terminal and its function as signal sender and receiver. Next is the last of network element in GSMR device architecture, which is terminal equipment. GSMR terminal equipment consists of mobile terminals, LAN terminals, and fixed dispatcher terminals. Mobile terminals is a mobile station equipment consisting of GPH or general purpose handheld for normal operation. Next is OPH, operation handheld for maintenance personnel, and OPS, operating purpose handheld something for directing personnel. The second one is train terminals. Train terminals or CAPS radios are radios equipment located on the train. The last one is fixed dispatcher terminals, used for train control center, which is connected with GSMR network via radio dispatcher terminal. Next is the GSMR communication devices. The GSMR communication tools consist of three kinds of equipment, which are mobile terminals, train terminals, and fixed dispatcher terminal. First is mobile terminal. Mobile terminal is mobile station equipment consisting of GPH or general purpose handheld, which is the construction of the equipment is like most GSM mobile phones, works on GSMR, EGSM, and PGSM frequencies, and has hands-free function and data transfer capability. Next is OPH or Operational Hand Portable Radio. The OPH has a separated speech feature on emergency button. OPH is used by maintenance personnel and is used for heavier condition. The last one is Operational Standing Hand Portable. OPS is used by dispatcher with this equipment officer can use both hands when working in the field. OPS allow the officer to automatically send the signal to call for help. Next is train terminal. CAPS radio have power circuits, so the same CAPS radio can be used for different trains with a wide input voltage, 24 to 110 volts. This has the advantages of minimizing spare parts and reducing maintenance costs. The last one is fixed dispatcher terminal. This equipment can continuously update the latest train position based on the area of the dispatcher and make it easy to call for trains by simply pressing the call buttons and no need to use a phone number. Next, the GSMR working principle. The working principle of GSMR based on the ETCS or European Train Control System as follows. The first one is ETCS level 0. ETCS level 0 is when an ETCS vehicle is used on a non-ETCS route. Train-borne equipment monitors trains for maximum speed based on the train type. The driver observes taxi signals. Next is the ETS level 1. ETCS level 1 is a signaling system in the driver's cabin that is superimposed on the existing signaling system. Next is the ETCS level 2. ETCS level 2 is a digital radio-based train signaling and protection system. Movement authority and other signaling aspects are displayed in the driver cabins. All trains continuously report their actual position and destination via interlocking to the radio block center on a given plot. And the last one is ETCS level 3. At ETCS level 3, train positions are directly transmitted to the RBC via GSMR. This configuration offers convenience with little expenditure in developing equipment on the line and is free from the rigidity of all structures. Okay, so this is the last part of my presentation. The conclusion is the application of GSMR in the railway system, especially for trains dispatching communication, is a strategic step in improving safety and operational efficiency. With a network architecture consisting of elements such as base transceiver station, base station controller, and mobile switching center, as well as specialized communication devices such as radio cabs, GSMR is able to provide the stable and priority real-time communication. GSMR working principle that prioritizes reliability and security makes GSMR an ideal solution to replace conventional communication systems that are prone to interference. The implementation of GSMR on Indonesia's trains is the first step towards modernizing the railway communication system in Indonesia according to international standards. So here the attachment. If you want to see the slides, you can directly click in this button. If you want to see this video on YouTube, you can click in here, the YouTube button. And if you want to know where the journal is, you can click in this one. That's all for my presentation. I'm sorry if there is a mistake or wrong pronunciation. Thank you for attention.